Hey everyone, James Wood here. Many of you know that I have a strong interest in songwriting, video production, film and animation, entrepreneurship, and my desire to eventually support many causes through profitable private enterprise that my wife and I own. But we're not there yet, and we could use some help right now. I'm reaching out on behalf of a friend and Christian filmmaking colleague, David, and his longtime friend and associate producer, Kathy. David is a 68-year-old independent filmmaker here in the Tennessee region with more than 40 years experience in film and media. He has spent his life telling meaningful stories and encouraging others and pouring his heart into his creative work. Now David is facing one of the hardest battles of his entire life. Last September, he was diagnosed with a head and neck squamous cell carcinoma. His prognosis is hopeful, and he's preparing for radiation, low-dose chemotherapy, and integrative support care. But as anyone who's walked through cancer knows, even when there is hope, the journey is serious, exhausting, and expensive. David is also nearing completion of a unique Christian suspense motion picture drama produced with both 2D and 3D stereoscopic methods. This film has been a labor of love and a source of purpose for him and Kathy during this season. I've had the privilege of seeing many clips from this project, and I cannot wait to see it come to theater. But this campaign is not about this film. Standing beside him is Kathy, his longtime friend, associate producer, and right-hand helper. Kathy is 67 years old. She's known David for about 14 years and has been his closest support since he moved to Tennessee. David has no family nearby to carry his load, so Kathy has kind of taken up the slack, taken up the responsibility of helping him and with nearly everything. She manages his daily and monthly needs like rent, paying the bills, grocery shopping, laundry, etc., and the many details that allow David to rest, focus on healing, and to continue working on the final stages of the film whenever he's able. But Kathy is doing all this while living on a very limited income herself. Over the past year, she's gone about $10,000 in debt to try to keep all the plates spinning. She's using her own limited Social Security income, nearly always depleting her resources. The financial pressure it's really reached a breaking point. Between the two of them, their basically monthly expenses are around $2,400, and that does not include the added cost of high-quality nutrition, supplements, medications, fuel, doctor visits, etc. But these are not luxuries. They are part of helping David to stay strong through the treatment. Doing all this with Kathy's 24-year-old vehicle is really challenging, and she's fearful about it breaking down at some point, which would really hamper meeting the tasks she needs to accomplish. This campaign is about lifting the burden from Kathy so that she can continue supporting David without collapsing under the financial and emotional strain. Kathy will see to it that every donation in this campaign will go directly towards David's treatment, his needs, and living expenses. David and Kathy are people of deep faith like myself. They have poured themselves into this Christian film project because they believe God can use their story, perseverance, and creativity to touch lives. Now they would graciously appreciate the body of Christ coming alongside with them. Please prayerfully consider giving what you can. No gift is too small, and if you're not able to give financially, please pray. Pray for David's complete healing. Pray for strength and peace for Kathy. Pray that God would provide every need and use this season for his glory. Please also consider sharing this campaign quietly with your church, your friends, small groups, your family, and others in the faith or creative community who may feel led to help. Thanks in advance for being part of God's answer. God bless you guys.